This video's in regards to Charlie Kirk. And this video's for the liberals. It's war, motherfuckers. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. And spare me your self-righteous bullshit lectures. I don't give a fuck. We're coming for you.
I've never been so pissed in my whole life. And just murder Charlie Kirk right here in Utah. I'm so freaking pissed right now. I just saw blood squirting out of his neck. I love that guy. He would have been our next president. I am so pissed right now. Why do they always come with violence? Gosh, damn it. Use your freaking words as they're talking to you people. Who shot Charlie Kirk? I'm driving in a Provo right now. I'm so pissed. Damn it.
I can't stand the word empathy, actually. I think empathy is a made-up New Age term that does a lot of damage, but...
He said it. I'm just saying his words. All I'm doing is using his words. You can't be mad at me for using his words.
I think
empathy is a new wave thing, and it's very problematic. You right. No empathy for you. Zero.
Listen, I'm not one to cry on social media, but I am grieved right now. I'm angry and I'm heartbroken. If you look at these comments, Charlie Kirk just passed away. God rest his soul. This man was just trying to stand for truth in a dark and twisted society. He was just trying to have conversations with people. And he just got murdered. You look at the comment section and people are mocking him and saying serves him right. This should grieve you. You should be instantly brought to prayer. You cannot watch videos like this. This is demonic, seeing that woman get stabbed in the neck, and we can just scroll to the next video. This should be breaking us down to our knees and praying out to the Father and saying, Lord, help us. Lord, heal our land. Please return from our wicked ways. The sin in our hearts first. Lord, purge the sin in my heart. We have all this darkness and wickedness within us as humans. We live in a Genesis 3 fallen world. I'm telling you guys, we just need to do something. We need to just repent and turn to God. I just reading these comments about Charlie Kirk just passed away, and the comments are like, serves him right. Like, how could you do that? How could you speak about another human being like that? How could you think about his family and his children? He's a human being. How could you murder someone for sharing their opinions, either if you believe in them or not? I didn't agree with everything the man said. I just like the stuff about Jesus. But Lord, help us, Lord. You shouldn't be looking at this stuff and not be affected. It should grieve you. If it's not, you really need to think for a second. Allow it to affect you. Allow it to sit in your heart for a second and recognize that this is evil. It should burn a righteous anger within you, a holy indignation against the devil and against Satan. This is wicked, you guys.
Oh, black men, it is your time to shine now. It is your time to shine now. Y'all are now on the chopping block. If you think you was walking on eggshells then, oh sweetie, it's about to be a different ball game now. If I was you, I would get the off the internet and get my shit together immediately. The fact that this story got national coverage like that, especially from the White House, and this racist bigot is holding up a sign next to a little pretty fragile YT woman with a scary black man to the right. Oh baby, they about to give y'all hell out here. Y'all black conservatives, that shit is gonna go out the window. It's gonna go out the window. No one cares who you voted for. They are specifically targeting you. They are specifically targeting black and brown people, especially after this story. And I'm gonna tell you how I know it's serious. This is an immigrant woman. She's not even American. Remember, Americans didn't care about immigrants. They told everybody to take they back to where they belong, and all of a sudden, a scary black man and unalive, this YT woman. And it's a big, huge deal. Because it's always a big, huge deal when something happens to them. But when something happens to us, they sleep it under the rug, which is why sundown towns still exist in America. Because no one gives a f about black lives. Oh no, we are the afterthoughts. But you know why? Don't nobody give a f about our lives? Because we got coon ass ninjas up here. Coon ass ninjas up here. telling black folks, i.e. Charleston White, it ain't the white folks' fault. Oh no, it ain't the white folks' fault. Y'all need to stop playing victim. Stop playing the blame game. Ha 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 ha. Sounding loud, stupid, incompetent, and wrong. And wrong. As if systemic racism doesn't directly equate to the oppression of black people in this country. But you finna find out now.
All right, so we were able to see and hear all of the videos that were listed. The reason why I'm talking about this, and I've seen the comments amongst my live streams and the video that I posted, where people are saying like, nah, get on code. We're not about to be sorry and we're not about to feel empathy. No way, shape, or form am I trying to directly, in a sense, tell people that you need to be sympathetic to them. I'm not. That's on y'all. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. My specific thing that I'm pointing directly out, which I can glaringly see that a lot of people are not getting it because they're too emotionally caught up to see how everything is being catered and how it's being placed and how a catalyst is now being placed in front in order to focus a type of anger where the anger is displaced and it's just all over the place, right? It's not clearly focused because when it deals with the Charlie Kirk situation, the assassination, nobody knows who did it. So you have a lot of white folks, as I've shown in the video, that feel a variety type of ways. And usually when people feel that way, they want to direct that anger at a type of source. So because the killer of Charlie Kirk is unknown, now we go to another story of which people can specifically see the face of who did this to somebody else who is what? White. Now I want to remind people that there was a point in time where people were saying like, the immigrants, they don't really care. This, that, and the third, all this other type of stuff, right? No problem. But remember that they said that they wanted to get all immigrants out. But I specifically told people they were only talking about those who have color directly to them. They didn't care about anybody else that was white. Trump and the administration said themselves that certain other white countries, they have very great people, very brilliant people, and they would love for those people to migrate and immigrate directly into America. They would love for them. Case in point, they brought directly over South Africans. Right? What was the catalyst for that? They said that the South Africans, the white South Africans, they were going through this, that, and the third, and all this other type of stuff, not giving full context on the situation on how the white South Africaners, right? How those foreigners decided to come into a land of which that is not theirs, take up land which is not theirs, and pretty much push other people off of their land and, do whatever it is that they wanted to do, and also have laws to further that. This is when I did a live stream and a video going over the apartheid and many rules, laws, and regulations that were going down, and those did not get cleared up until the early 90s. Some of them, I think, a little bit past 1990, right? So then going back to the video of the immigrant woman who had her life taken, right? And I'm pretty sure at this moment in time or during the duration of me talking, you should at least see an image of the two individuals, right? One is the perpetrator. The other individual is the victim. And in that same information, it states how the system failed. Again, at no point in time am I sitting up here saying that I'm advocating for people to lose their lives. I am not. What I am saying, though, is that a system failed. If the system did not fail 99 different times, then this woman would still be here. She would still be alive. But because the system that we have does not really care about human life at all, which is shown countless times, these are the things that are allowed to happen. This is when you have people that have either mental issues, that are either mentally disturbed, or whatever it is that you want to sit up there and call it, are allowed to be out here on the streets. We see it time and time again. I've seen white folks, I've seen immigrants, I've seen black folks, I've seen Asian folks, whoever it is that you want to list directly in this country, that whatever ethnicity that they have, I done seen all of them that have some type of mental disability. They're crazy, they're this, they're that, all across the United States. But that's not the point, because nobody's going to point the finger or try to use this as a catalyst to try to focus in and have people direct their energy towards one thing, because they don't really care about the other group. The main thing that I told people before is that in order for anything to really pop off and to jump off in America, the face of whatever is going on has to be black, or black people have to be a part of it in some way, fashion, or form in order to get things started. And now you're in a sense starting to see that plan start to rotate, because as stated before, white people are not going to be angry at themselves. They're not going to be trying to, oh, we're about to do this, we're about to do that, oh, we're about to arm. They're not going to do that to themselves, and especially they're not going to say that vocally. But when it deals with anybody else that they consider to be a criminal, that they consider to be a villain, that they consider to be the worst of the worst in the United States, that they consider to be the most violent offender out of the planet's history, then they're going to proceed to say that, oh, we're going to arm up. We're emotionally charged. We're coming directly after you. We're going to protect ourselves. We're going to protect our own. That's what they're going to sit up there and do. That's what you're watching at this moment in time. Because again, at this moment, it's a little bit odd to me that when it deals with the Charlie Kirk assassination again, that there are no type of leads. There's nothing. It was like it was an invisible man that just showed up and then he just disappeared. And now you have all of these white folks out here, conservatives, feeling a variety of type of ways. Some are crying, some are angry, some are both, some are praying. Some people are just trying to figure it out. What does this all mean? And if you know about American history, that's a very dangerous thing. When you have white folks out here that don't know, they're trying to figure out. That just means that if you drop one thing and that pull is going to set everything off. And now it's just a matter of waiting to see what is going to get dropped in order to set everything off. So going back to the tail end video where you had the woman there, I can't say if she's black or not, she could be whatnot or whatever, because I've done social media for so long, who knows? But she wanted to specifically state that, hey, black men, you guys are now on the chopping block. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, when in the United States history have black men not always been, just on wanted posters, right? Have black men just not been looked at as the greatest of greatest villains and criminals and super villains directly out here? When at a point in time has it just not been the case? That's why I'm just a little bit confused. And it was like the whole wording that she framed me. She was like, well, black men, now it's your time to shine. This, that, and the third. I'm like, are you like, are you trying to say that you're happy that this is happening? Or are you trying to say that I tried to tell you so? Like, I'm just trying to figure out where are you specifically trying to go with this, because that whole tone is crazy. And then she switched it up later on by trying to add, in a sense, the whole people of color thing. Talking about, oh, everybody who's people of color, whatnot, whatever is under attack. Anybody with melanin is under. No. Keep it specifically. This conversation specifically only has to do with black men. I don't know why you're trying to muddy the waters and try to all lives matter this. You don't even care about everybody else. Specifically keep it where you started the conversation about black men. I don't know if this woman has a vendetta. I don't know how she specifically feels about black men. I mean, it's a little bit obvious, I guess. But like I said, to frame it in that whole type of way, to make it seem like black men were just cruising as if we were safe and sound, and then everybody else in the black community was just getting harmed, and now it's our time, is crazy to me. That's 100% crazy to me. And that's a very dangerous thing to place directly out there. That's a very dangerous thing to sit up there and say. And again, a lot of people are going to tend to believe it. A lot of people are going to tend to believe it, which is crazy to me. But again, like I said before, I'm not sure what to tell people. Only thing I can sit up there and tell for a lot of black people out there, a lot of black Americans, like, yo, hey, I've told y'all for a long time, hey, be very prepared. At a point in time, a catalyst has to be used. in order to enact certain things. I gave people warnings about, hey, they're trying to go for a third term. I gave people warnings about, hey, this looks like they're trying to, really test the waters on bringing in, the military and all this other type of stuff, and really giving the police all the stuff that they need to start doing the things that they want to sit up there and do. They're testing the waters on, hey, we're going to start bringing in the National Guard and the military on American soil in order to get Americans directly in. I try to tell people so many different ways, but it's like people still don't listen. And again, going by the video that I did in the live stream when I talked about Charlie Kirk, and again, I'm trying to gauge it. I'm trying to give out the same information that I've been getting, but it's apparent that a lot of people just don't care up until everything hits the front door. So I guess everybody has to wait up until they hear that knock. They have to wait until they hear the boots all around their homes. And I want people to also, and I'm probably going to repeat this in another video or maybe a live stream today, but I want a lot of people to understand that this is going to really change the course of the political landscape and how people really talk and who's allowed to talk. Because any moment in time that people want to sit up there and say, oh, you liberals, they're going to point directly to Charlie Kirk. They're going to point to that situation to shut up any and all arguments that anybody from another side or who disagrees with conservatives have to say. That's what they're going to do. Everybody was able to see this live in 4K. This wasn't just some hearsay. It's not like we just didn't see the video. It was live repeatedly in 4K, shown all over. Like I said, this is going to be something very interesting. And it's going to have some very deep, unforeseen consequences of which a lot of people are not going to see or understand. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.